The footy legend Kevin Keegan certainly has a pair of balls. He's upset the woke mob by complaining about female pundits commentating on men's football. The soccer icon, who played for and managed England, said he had a problem with an England lady footballer providing expert analysis of a match involving the men's England side. In comments reported by The Times, he told guests at a football event, "I don't like to listen to ladies talking about the England men's team at the match because I don't think it's the same experience. I have a problem with that." Well, this icon of the men's game has been condemned for his, and I quote, archaic, nonsensical and uneducated remarks. However, these days, being called uneducated and being ordered to go and educate yourself is doublespeak for you have the wrong opinions which do not fit the prescribed political narrative, and you need to fix your thinking. You need to change your unwelcome, unfashionable thoughts. But people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Former England striker and top pundit Eni Aluko dubbed Keegan a dinosaur. Oh dear, isn't that a bit, ageist? After all, Keegan is 72. To call someone a dinosaur is a direct allusion to their age. But that's okay. You're allowed offensive slurs if you're on the right side of the argument. Perhaps more egregiously, Aluko, who is a huge talent in the game, I'm a big fan, told The Telegraph no one wants to hire dinosaurs, so his view is really his problem. No one wants to hire dinosaurs. Wow. Nice flavour of cancel culture thrown in there. Yeah, let's stop the guy earning a living for wrongthink. Welcome to 2023. Yvonne Harrison, the CEO of Women in Football, claimed Keegan's comments were symptomatic of widespread misogyny faced by women within the game. Now, that may well be the case. Sexism in football is real and it's appalling. But this is a deeply unfair interpretation of Keegan's words. Far be it from me to defend the guy. His language about ladies and all the rest of it was a bit clumsy. But it's quite clear what he's saying, which is that those offering commentary and punditry on, for example, Premier League men's football or the national game ought to be people who have played at that level, which would be, check notes, former Premier League or ex-England male footballers. It cuts both ways. I don't think retired male tennis players should be commentating on top-level women's tennis. John McEnroe, for all his trophies, should not be a pundit on matches featuring Emma Raducanu or the Williams sisters. It should be Martina Navratilova or Chris Evert. Now, the aforementioned Yvonne Harrison, a great champion of women in football, fair play, has unfortunately taken the language up a level by calling this gender apartheid in football. What? To invoke the evil crimes of the South African regime in the 80s, in which people lived drastically different lives based upon their skin colour, in a debate about who sits in a TV studio, is, in my view, deeply offensive and trivialises that horrific original crime. It's like virtue signalling commentators who disgracefully invoke the Holocaust to win any argument on Twitter. Now, it's my view that female broadcasters in men's football have made a brilliant contribution, and I'd like to see more. I've got no problem with Alex Scott presenting Football Focus. She replaced Dan Walker, who, let's be honest, has never kicked a ball in his life. Jackie Oatley, Claire Balding, Sue Barker, Laura Woods, among the best sports presenters out there. But surely the pundits on the sofa and in the commentary box should be ex-pros from the game they're watching. They should surely have played at that level in order to be credible. Kevin Keegan is getting slated for saying what many people think, which, of course, is the norm now in the clown world of 2023. The backlash against his comments, in which he spoke highly of women's football, is typical of how everything has become politicised, and anyone not aligned to the religious woke scripture will have all hell unleashed upon them. Worth mentioning that the all-female lineup of pundits, 13 of them, for the recent Women's World Cup did not feature any men. Not a fella in sight. Hashtag equality. And the promos for the recent launch of TNT Sports, again, an all-female lineup of stars for the Men's Premier League. How is that equality? Surely it should work both ways. I'm so confused. So, you can agree with him You can disagree with him, but those attacking Kevin Keegan for daring to have an opinion should be shown the red card and sent down the tunnel for an early bath. This story is balls.